Wow. I have seen plenty of musicals this year that have been pretty good. In the Heights, I really enjoyed. West Side Story by Steven Spielberg was absolutely great, in my opinion. But there comes that one musical where it just makes me feel dead inside. Now, despite me naming those films, and I've seen plenty of other good musicals like The Greatest Showman in the past few years, the musicals are not like my go-to genre. But there are plenty of good musicals, especially from back then, like the original West Side Story, many of the Disney classics like The Lion King, Grease. That's not a Disney classic. I'm just naming something. But yeah, there's plenty of good musicals out there, and I enjoyed many of them. This one, however, makes me feel dead inside, and it does not help with my sickness right now at all with a bad throat. Um, Cinderella 2021 is directed by K. Cannon, and that's me looking at Google, and of course, it's produced by Sony. It stars Camila Cabello as Cinderella with a bunch of other people playing old characters like the prince or the fairy godmother. Um, and this is basically the retelling of Cinderella, except for modern times. It doesn't take place in modern times, but it tries to delve into the political aspects of a prince lineage, like the prince will be the next line of king or something, and how that is apparently a bad idea. Like, we all don't know that. And basically just talks about many outdated things that we already know. Um, all while trying to be a Cinderella movie, and it doesn't work, basically. These two things work mixed just as well as hmm, as a Fantastic Four and 20th Century Fox, in which it never works. Um, the performances, for the most part, were terrible. Camila Cabello, I thought, was awful, especially in the singing stuff. And she's a singer. She should be good at this, but they had to auto tune her to shit. I can't believe that this is how they chose to do this music. And all of it felt very uninspirational. It felt too modern with the use of modern instrumentals and ways of singing like rap, and it just does not fit this setting at all. And I never seen anything that tries to do this sort of thing like this movie did work, and I don't think I ever will because it just doesn't work. Um, the way it's directed, I felt was very uninspirational. The way the characters were written, they felt a little bit more like stereotypes of what kind of roles they play, especially in terms of the gender swapped roles and how that is portrayed. And it just most notably from for Godmother, like he felt more like a caricature than a character. And that's what I can say for most about these other characters in the film. They just felt like caricatures. The prince is lifeless and emotionless and dull and boring. Cinderella just felt very very petty in a way, and I just was able to get behind her character. I just felt like this movie, not that it was a missed opportunity, that this version should not have been made at all. It adds nothing new to the story. It fails at being a remake and retelling. It doesn't offer up any improvements to the original story. And the songs I found laughably awful. The characters I found extremely dull. The story itself, extremely laughable. I mean, I despise this movie. I am between this and Home Alone 6, Home Sweet Home Alone, on whether or not which movie is worse this year, from last year. But yeah, this ain't a good one. I do not recommend this one. Cinderella 2021 gets an F. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.